Did they allow you to pray?
Yeah. I used to sit down and pray.
Really?
Also, they in the beginning they used to pray 5 times a day because there was the Ustad there, so the Ustad was very strict on prayer.
And the Ustad was with you?
Yeah, the first few days the Ustad was there. And after the Ustad left, they used to pray 3 times a day, meaning morning, lunch, and night.
Nighttime.
Yeah.
Okay. How would you describe your abductors? Were they kind? Were they patient?
Yeah, they were patient, they were kind. When I need something, they did. And in my opinion, what I think of them is that they were there because they were ordered to be there. They were ordered from, they call the Supreme. I don't know, they don't know who is the Supreme or who is in charge of the movement. And because the Supreme said, you go there, they did what the Supreme told them to do.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they mention that they also benefited from the previous kidnapping incidents?
No, I never asked and they never said to me anything about that.
Really?
Yeah.
Did your experience deepen in a way your faith?
I think so. My faith, I think, went because you have all day there to, and you ask questions to yourself. No, for instance, the first week I asked because they pray and I pray. So the first question that came to my mind was, are we praying the same God?
Do we pray the same God?
Is the God the same or our God is different?
Yes. Also
because, I mean, they pray, they had the Armalite on the right and me on the left. So I said, well, if I have to pray thanking God with the Armalite in my hand and the prisoner on my side, I will be ashamed to pray.
Yes.
But he said, well, why are you praying? I said, God is in our heart, and but not in our job. So I said, very good, meaning to say that you can do your job without God. So sometimes I pose this kind of question to them because for me, as a priest, I mean, what I believe is faith and life are one.
Yes.
But for them means that, or seems that faith and life are, there is a gap. Meaning to say, faith is this one, but my life is mine. God doesn't matter with my life. God doesn't matter if I kidnap you or I kill you or. So, is it possible this one or not?
What was your medium of communication? Was it in Tagalog?
No, it was in Cebuano because I don't know Tagalog. They used to talk to themselves. I think they used Tausug. Yeah. So, but many of them understand and many of them speak Cebuano. So I spoke to them in Cebuano, they answered back to me in Cebuano.
I see. Did you have any inkling that you'll be released within 40 days?
No. My thought was that it was a long period. I was thinking about August or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
If and when you are to reflect on what you experienced, did you ever imagine yourself getting into such a situation?
I tell you one thing, that many years ago, when I met Father Michel, that it was a missionary from Paris, that he was working in Marawi, and he was kidnapped twice. And so we were talking when we met in Zamboanga, and I told him, I would like to have the same experience, to be kidnapped. And his reaction was, never be kidnapped, because it's a hard time life. And then Father Luciano was kidnapped, and then Father Giuseppe was kidnapped. So I believe it was a really hard time. And then it happened to me. So I don't believe that I am sure that I don't advise anybody to have such an experience, because it's really very hard.
Very hard.
Yeah.
How did your family take the news of your release?
Very, very, very good, because it was also that I think is a plan of God, because I was released the day my mother's birthday. Mm-hmm. So at night, on the when I was released, I told the general and the colonel if I could talk to my, they gave me the cell phone. Uh-huh. So I greet my mother, happy birthday, and then they celebrate the birthday of my mother. And,
how old is your mother?
My mother is 87.
Really?
Yeah. Uh-huh. So it was a big celebration for them.
Uh-huh. But do you have plans of visiting her one of these days?
Yeah, I plan to go back to Italy after, because in the beginning of August we will have as a PIME congregation an assembly here in Manila. In Manila. Our general superior is coming, and after that I plan to go back to Italy with my general superior and see. Also because my sister and my brother continue to tell me that in Italy there was a lot of people, really a movement for my release, yes. Prayer, vigil, rally, and I have to thank all those people too. So I am obliged to go back to Italy.
But also, you were quoted saying that you want to go back to Payao.
Yeah, I will go back next week. I will be in Payao.
Really? Why is it?
You see, if you love your people, you have to go back. He's a father that loves the children, and he never abandons his children. No? Mm-hmm. So I feel, as a parish priest, I feel the father of the people of Payao. So.